Today we're working on revising our informational rough drafts. There are multiple steps, and we're going to do those steps in order, so I'm going to make a separate video for each step. This is step 2, eliminating irrelevant details. Just as a reminder, irrelevant means it's not related to what we're talking about. It's not a detail we need. If we have an irrelevant detail, it bogs down our story or our essay, and it gets our reader confused because it's giving them something to read that they don't actually need to know about. So we're going to practice eliminating irrelevant details from our draft. So if I read my first paragraph of my essay, it says, on Memorial Day, U.S. citizens often have decorations. For example, you might see flags, ribbons, or poppies. Stuff is red or blue. It's even a tradition to put flowers or flags on the graves of soldiers, whether they died in combat or at home, like my grandpa, who was a Vietnam veteran, but he did not die in the war. Okay, so most of this paragraph is talking about decorations. Out to the side, I'm going to go ahead and do a new text box over here and say, the main idea of this paragraph is about decorations. I'm going to drag that over here so that I have it to look at later. Then I'm going to make another one. Additionally, people have cookouts, picnics, and get-togethers on Memorial Day. Many people have the day off from work, therefore it's a good day to see your family. In the past, people used to have picnics on old battlefields, however, now barbecues are more common. So the main idea of this paragraph is that people get together on the holiday. Again, I'm going to drag that over, just kind of make it smaller so I can see it. Memorial Day is much older than most people realize. According to Britannica Online, it was originally called Decoration Day. Decoration Day was founded following the Civil War. So the main idea of this paragraph is about the history of the holiday. Go ahead, and I want you, before we move on, to write the main idea of each of your main paragraphs, your body paragraphs, next to the paragraph. When you're ready, unpause the video and continue. Okay, now you should be back. So, I'm going to look specifically at my first paragraph. The main idea of my paragraph is about decorations. However, I have some irrelevant details. So my topic sentence says, U.S. citizens often have decorations. You see flags, ribbons, or poppies. Stuff is red or blue. It's a tradition to put flowers or flags on the graves of soldiers, whether they died in combat or at home. But then I get kind of off topic. I don't need to talk about my grandfather being a Vietnam veteran or whether or not he died in the war because my grandfather is not relevant to this story. We're talking about the decorations in this paragraph. This part about my grandfather is not useful. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to highlight this, and I'm going to click on these 3 dots and then click strike through. So the information is there if I need it, if I decide to move it later, but this detail is irrelevant to this paragraph. So I'm going to do the strike through and put a line through it.